A legitimate concern that we have with our workout is that we want to work out at home, but we don't have the space to do it in. So today I'm going to show you that with a little creativity, any area can become your own personal workout studio. So we're going to do a small space workout for the living room today. So all you need is your couch and a little tiny bit of area. That's why we have the camera like this today, so you can see from here to here. That's all we need, all the way back and forward. Very small space. I'm going to be doing the advanced moves, and little Alicia in the corner, she's going to be doing the beginner moves. Okay, let's get started. Make sure you have your timer set on 1 minute. It's going to beep at you to tell you when to stop. We're going to start on the floor. Press your timer. Bend your knees and have them right against the couch, just like this. If you have more space lengthwise, that's not a problem either. Elbows come down so that your shoulders are underneath your elbows. Equal, 90-degree angle. Exhale, push your hands up, elbows come off of the ground. Inhale, bend your elbows down, creating that 90-degree angle once again with your arm. Exhale, push up. Inhale, down. If you're finding this hard to do at first, do one arm at a time. So you're going to come up with the right, up with the left, down with the right, down with the left. Notice how my torso is not twisting while I'm doing this. The only part of my body that's working are my triceps. My abs are tight, so it's core work as well. It's like you're in a plank at the same time as you're doing a tricep exercise. Once again, for advanced option, hands flat. Exhale, push up, and inhale down. On to the next exercise. It's a one-leg squat. Press start on your timer. Bend one knee. It stays really low. The other leg we're going to use for balance. Place it on top of the couch. Feel that stretch in the inner thigh. Make sure that your knee stays over your ankle during this entire movement. You never want it to go past your toes. Stand up nice and tall with the body. Inhale, bend down. Exhale, stand. Push your knee to the side as you do this. Notice how it activates your tush. So your butt is really activated as we're doing this. You're feeling the stretch on the inner thigh over here. You're going to continue counting. How many are you doing? You want to make sure you know exactly how many you've done in your 1 minute. Still has 17 seconds. You're going to keep on going. You want more advanced? Take it lower. How low can you go? And up. All the way down. And up. Core tight. Making sure you're bending into the leg that bends. That's it. We're going to switch sides. Get your timer ready. Transition as quickly as you possibly can. Going into the other side. Press start. Timer's on. Nice and tall with the spine. Sit back and stand up. Make sure you're always pushing back with the butt. That way your knee is going to stay over your ankle. If you want to make sure you're not using your arms for momentum, place them on your hips. Keep on going. Straight up and down. Push your knee to the side. Can you feel the stretch on the inner thigh? You should be feeling the stretch on the inner thigh at the same time as you're doing this. 30 seconds left. If you're not wearing shoes, push with your big toe and your baby toe. That increases the arch in your foot and makes the exercise harder for your legs and your knees. Five seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Getting up. We're on to pike push-ups. So if you have shoulder issues, you really want to be careful with this. The more you pike, the more you use your shoulder. So you might not want to pike as much. Place your feet on the couch. Turn on your timer. Hands are underneath the shoulders. Lift the tush up really, really high. In this position, you're going to have it so that your forehead comes down towards the ground. Down and up. Down, up. Squeeze the shoulder blades. So if you have shoulder problems, you might just want to do a regular push-up. Make sure that your hands are right underneath your shoulders, just like this. Inhale, come all the way down. Exhale, up. We've got 20 seconds left. Make sure your core is always tight as well. You want to have that activated at all times. A lot of times you'll start to see people bend down as they're doing this exercise. It's really hard on your back. So use those abs, engage them. Next exercise, one leg couch burpee. Put on your timer. This time you're going to do a lunge forward. The opposite leg goes onto the couch, just like this. From here, you stand up nice and tall. Bend the knee down. Place your hands onto the ground on either side of your foot. Put the weight into your hands. Lift your foot up. From here, bend the knee again and stand. Again, down, hands on the ground. Leg comes back. Leg comes forward and up, nice and tall. Down, back, in, up. There's lots of pushing into those hands. Make sure that your upper body is working a lot. Switch sides. Ooh, I'm getting this heart rate. You feeling it too? Okay, press stop. Timer goes on again. Set up for the other side. Holding this lunge position. Make sure as you go down, your knee stays over your ankle. Hands come down. Take it back. In and up. Down. Back. In and up. Pick up the pace when you're ready. Woo! There's always one side that seems like it's harder. Just keep on going. You still counting? Make sure you're counting and you know your reps. If you want a little bit more stability, put shoes on when you're doing this exercise. I like to do it in my bare feet, but you don't have to. Okay, on to the next. Stop the timer. Reset the mat. Okay, next, we're going to do a plank with reverse fly. So, once again, you want to make use of your space. I'm going to come down low here. If you can do a full plank, go for it. I just don't have the space. From this position, holding tight onto the abs. Push into the couch and lift up. Full plank position. One hand lifts up, fly it out. Make sure at all times that your hips are square to the ground. So a lot of times we like to do this as we're doing this exercise. It's really hard on our abs and on our low back. We always want to keep it nice and easy. You can also keep it here, bringing out the arm. Focus in on your core. Is it staying straight or is it twisting? No twisting. Just like that. Squeeze up as much as you possibly can, holding it here, and come down. Timer wasn't pressed, so we're going to go on to the next. Make sure you press the timer, or you could be doing it a while before you figure it out. Okay, other side. What I'm going to do to show you what it looks like is switch direction, because I want you to focus in on my shoulder. Timer's on. Holding this position, if you can, come onto the plank. Holding it here, lift up the arm. If you feel like your hips are turning, you've got to come down to the ground so you're on your knees. Continue with the arm. If you're not sure you're feeling it in your shoulders where you should be, hold it up. Hold it here. Keep on squeezing. Back. back down. So one of the biggest issues people have when they're doing this is they start to lean back. So you'll see this in my back here. Right now I'm not doing anything. I could do this forever. You want to make sure that you're not doing that. So what you're going to do is lean forward. Always leaning forward, even if you don't have the space. You can put those feet on top of the couch, just like that. Okay, that was that one. By now your heart rate should be high. You should be feeling that in your chest. Especially because you're not talking, you're going to go through it. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm turning on the timer for the next one. What we're going to do is jump and twist. I don't care what direction you start in, but we are switching direction all the way to the other side. From here, bend down low, knees shoulder width apart. Jump and switch. Jump and switch. Bend your knees a lot, sink low as you jump. Feel it in your torso. Keep on going. So remember, the chest stays high during the whole exercise. You're switching weight from one foot to the other. Seconds left. Keep on going. Almost done. Activate those abs. Low in the legs. Okay, now it's dip and raise. Get your timer ready. 1 minute. If your couch cushions are soft, you might want to move them. Press start. Hands go onto the couch cushions. Roll your shoulders back. Legs extend out as much space as you have in front of you. So if you don't have a lot of space, you good here? Bend the knees, up, lift the leg. Bend the knees, up, switch legs. Roll the shoulders way back. Core is tight. Your butt comes all the way down to the ground and then lifts up. So make sure you're always really close to the back of your couch. A lot of times we like to scooch out thinking, wow, this exercise is so easy. But that's because you're not close to the couch, keeping your butt locked to the side of the couch as you push down and then up, down, lift. That's it. Whew. Whole workout is 10 minutes long. Stop your timer. You're done for the day. Go shower. Yay!